Welcome back to the Listen or Don't podcast. I'm Taylor.
I'm Steven.
Shabazz.
And we are. I don't know where I was going with that.
I
I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, we're back. We are back. We're gonna have some interesting conversations today.
Are we?
We are, but I do think because we are gonna have some interesting conversations, I kind of want to start off like, let's talk about Future, fellas.
Uh-oh.
First, did y'all listen to the album?
I did. I spent that shit like 2 or 3 times. That shit's fire. I fuck with it.
He's pimping and simping at the same time.
He really is. But I told, like, when I seen that track listing though, I automatically knew that the song with Drake and Tim's was gonna be the best song on that project, and I still feel like I'm correct on that. That song is straight heat. You don't fuck with it?
I don't, man. It's alright.
But you don't like slow or like that type of shit in general.
No, I do. This wasn't all that.
That shit
Straight.
was fire.
I didn't finish it. I'm not saying I won't. I just was listening to it on the way here, so I had to like get out the car. The one song, I don't know how many songs is on the album, like
16.
16. So I don't know how far I got, but one song that I did kind of like was the one with Kanye.
Oh
Yeah,
I did like that one. That was the one that kind of stood out to me, just that I had listened to so far. I mean, it was cool. Honestly, Future isn't like, other than like the radio hits, Future, I don't usually listen to his albums.
Yeah.
So I think that was this is like kind of new, like me actually going through like one of his bodies of work. But it was okay. I mean, I feel like what I expect from Future is what we got. So that's not a bad thing. So
I will say though, one of my critiques is I don't feel, although I really liked the project, I feel like it wasn't better than High Off Life.
I definitely thought it was better than High Off Life. This is the closest thing, because I wasn't really into Future for a while, and then I decided to listen to his stuff, and I thought this was definitely, like, reminded me of when I first heard Hendrix for the first time.
He didn't have a Too Comfortable on there though, or a Trillionaire.
The album was
Album's fire.
It existed. It came and went.
I have a question, because y'all probably know a little bit more about Future than I do. Do y'all think, well, it's kind of like a 2-in-1. Do y'all think Future has, one, grown as an artist, and two, is he the type of artist that you look to grow? Or do you want what you want from him? Like, you know what you're going to get from Future?
I feel like, I don't know if I would say necessarily grow. I just feel like that he can change his content if he wanted to. Like at one point he could be on some straight trapping shit, and then at another time he could be on some like junkie, like codeine fiend, taking Xans type shit, and then on another hand he could be talking about simping, like spoiling a chick with all the finest things, and on the whole another hand he could be talking about pimping, like I put a rollie on all my bitches and shit like that. Like he can switch his content a lot, is why one of the reasons why I fuck with him. But I don't know if I would necessarily say growing. In order for me to be like Future is growing, he'd have to talk more about his personal life or whatever, and like he get involved, like I don't know, like talk about what being a father is, having a whole bunch of kids, stuff, shit like that, things he looks forward to. It'd have to be a lot more of that. Future would have to be more conscious, I guess. That would be to me that would be him growing and evolving. If he gets not saying full-fledged conscious, but he'd have to get more conscious in order for me to be like, okay, he's growing. Okay. But he's been talking about the same content since, I mean, he came out. So,
Steve?
I could not tell you because I just recently
got in the Future.
Yeah.
I feel that. Well, from what I've heard so far, it wasn't bad. And I will listen to the rest of the album on my way back to the house. So, We'll see. But do y'all agree with GQ calling him the best rapper alive?
Man, fuck no. There's only one artist that deserves best rapper alive.
Who?
Respectfully, Lil Wayne. That's the only artist that deserves that title. Not saying that other artists can't have like great titles or whatever. Like some artists call themselves the GOAT or whatever. But Lil Wayne's like, that was like his actual like title for a long time. The nigga has a song on Carter 2 called Best Rapper Alive when he sampled Iron Maiden. So I feel like that title belongs to Lil Wayne respectfully.
Okay. Steve, do you agree that he's the best rapper alive?
I don't know.
Cause also I would put in a lot of ways I'd put as on some artist shit I would put Young Thug over Future.
Okay.
So maybe it'd be closer if they were trying to label Young Thug as best rapper alive. I feel like that'd be more of a topic. But as far
I like Thug
now,
more than I like Future.
Yeah, I would say now if they wanted to go with like the new generation's like influence, then I think that'd be more of a debate. But as far as like best rapper, nah.
Okay. All right. Cool. What do y'all want to get into next?
Fabio Foreign has dyslexia.
He said that?
Yeah.
No.
He posted about it.
He posted this thing on Twitter, and it was like, I have to pull it up. But just saying how people were like making fun of him because his tweets have like horrible like spelling mistakes, and then the comment sections were like cooking the fuck out of him. But I like look at it and I'm like, oh, bro's just dyslexic and doesn't know it, because it's not like he like small mistakes. It's like big ass mistakes, like words being like letters being
flipped and
switched
stuff
around.
like that.
Yo,
it's like,
a lot of people have that though. They just don't know it because of autocorrect.
Because autocorrect.
I mean, it's the truth. A lot of times, like we got into the point, like literally, you don't even care if you know how to spell a word. You would spell it out to the best of your ability, knowing that autocorrect would fix it for you. Okay. So it's like nobody's fucking Aquila. So I'm not.
All right, bro.
Is Aquila gonna be a classic?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
We don't use any words that aren't in the dictionary in this house.
Okay.
That's a reference from Aquila and the Bee.
Yeah.
In case y'all haven't seen it in a while.
It's definitely been a minute.
Yo, Keke Palmer used to be an ugly as hell, bro. On the cool.
I mean, when she was younger, sure. She had to grow into it. I mean.
Like, that was a weird looking ass kid.
Why are we talking about this? How do we even get on this?
I'm just saying, like, that was an ugly ass kid. I feel like, you gotta start telling. Yeah, I got a couple things on my mind.
Oh my god.
Now that I think about it.
Let him go.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. I feel like we need to start telling people that they baby's ugly. Like, if you got an ugly ass baby with them beady ass eyes and that leathery skin, bro, you're like, dog, your baby's ugly.
And what are they supposed to do about that?
Bro, stop acting like that shit cute. Like, it's adorable, dog. That baby's ugly as fuck.
This nigga's triggered.
Yeah. Y'all, you tell me like y'all don't even want to tell people stop posting that ugly ass baby.
I don't, honestly, as far as like kids, I don't really have no judgment. Now, I do feel some type of way when people be posting plates of food and that shit be looking bad. I agree. I hate when people be posting their food like it's heat. I'm like, bruh, chill. Like, stop posting shit I could make. Like, don't do that.
Yo, on me, bro. Like, why the fuck are y'all making avocado toast tutorials? Like it's a whole Taylor just looked at me like, damn.
No, I've never had avocado toast.
So. Bro, that's what bro. Motherfuckers are like acting like it's this big thing. My guy, it is toast, avocado, salt, pepper, tomato. You go on like TikTok or something and you type in avocado toast and it's like 50K recipes on, nigga, you making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yo, also, stop posting salmon and rice and chicken Alfredo.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
No, those are basic ass fucking meals. Like, stop posting that shit like it's heat.
On me, I don't want to see no kind of pasta. On the cool, unless you made that pasta, I don't want to see it. And even if you made the pasta, I still don't want to see that shit,
I
dog.
agree. One thing I will never get tired of, and this is just me personally, whenever people like post like them making like chicken strips, but like with the special sauce, it'll be like mango habanero.
Yeah.
I never get sick of that. I'm gonna be honest with you, but
They gotta do something sensual with it. Like, they gotta have like the chicken laying there when they're like,
Hey, hold on.
they gotta be like slowly drizzling the sauce on it or something. You know how they do it on
They'll be
IG?
getting bricked to the chicken.
I don't know. I didn't say all that. I just like the way it looks.
Yo, those are the type of plates I would get bricked to. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah. I got one. I tell you the
Oh,
shit
man.
that drives the actual fuck out of me, bro. Like, if you have to go to the hospital or the ER and you like want to take that pic, that sympathy pic of you like in the fucking hospital bed with the fucking cuts all over your faces or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, my guy, put why you're in the ER. Like,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't make me have to swipe up and be like, oh my god, what happened? What's going on? Like, bitch, I don't care. Just tell me. Like, that shit like drives the actual fuck out of me.
Steven hates
just
seeing
want-
niggas in the hospital.
Like, bro, do you have cancer? I just want to know, but I don't want to swipe up because I don't care enough. I just want to like,
You just want to be nosy.
like just like put it like a little, just real small. Ooh, I have cancer. Not like, uh-oh, here again for the third time this week. Like, what the fuck? Are you passing kidney stones?
No, oh my gosh.
Get your
All right.
tonsils taken out?
I can honestly say I don't feel the same, but but
Wait,
okay,
So
okay.
you're not tired of these fucking like people posting themselves in the hospital trying to get some sympathy swipe ups?
I mean, I guess I haven't seen him as much as you have, so
you
I
posted
mean,
a pic of yourself in the hospital?
I'm not. But first of all, I'm not doing that. Like, if I'm in the hospital, I'm not posting a pic.
But that's what
Posting a
he's
pic.
saying. He's
Oh,
saying,
okay.
like, you're the people are in the hospital like doing that. Like, you're supposed to be like hurt or whatever, but you're like taking selfies
okay.
and posting and trying to get sympathy.
I
That's what
mean, bro, I saw this one girl who like who was in like some kind of like situation where she like, I think she like got her ass beat or something, but like just like in the fucking ER like ooh, look where I am, and it's like, bro, that's lame.
Yeah.
Well,
I see what you're
that's the
saying.
world we live in.
It's
honestly,
like,
so.
I wouldn't, I mean, it'd probably be better if he was just go ahead and be like, yo, like, I got this GoFundMe, like, hit it up for the hospital bill or something.
Yeah, that would make sense.
But he's, yeah, I see what you're saying, like, trying to get clout off of.
Being in the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, hospital clout is a nasty clout.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Hospital clout is nasty clout. That's wild. Hospital clout is nasty clout.
Yeah, what's
For
some
sure.
other nasty clout, bro?
Ooh, I'll say, and I don't know if y'all have seen this often, but like if somebody like have like a family member or somebody close to them like die, and they'll be like, it maybe not even a picture like at the funeral, but they'll be like, yeah, on the way to the funeral or something. I'm like, bro, go to the funeral. Like,
I mean,
I'm sorry for your loss, but why are you doing that? Like, that's like, to me, that's weird. Like, that's weird.
I mean,
You
bro,
know.
if someone in your family dies, like, oh man, my fucking sister just died. Like, bro,
I've seen people do that. Well, maybe
like,
not
don't
sister,
take
but-
no picture. I should be finding this out like 2 to 3 weeks later.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
there, and that's another, with my mom passing away, I don't be posting like that on social media, like even like during like the
As
anniversaries,
Shabazz.
or like, Anyway, and or like social, like on social media, or just like in general. But I have other relatives that do and shit, and we do it every year. And then I guess I'm like the weird one for not doing it. But it's not like a clout thing for me or like a public thing. Like that's just something I gotta live with. You know what I'm saying? So I really, it ain't. Yeah, I don't really get into the. I feel like that could be some nasty clout.
It can be.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
I agree. I've had some family members pass away recently, and first of all, I don't really post on social media as it is. So, but I do know, like when my aunt passed away from COVID, like back when it was like first starting and everything like that, it was so unexpected. I did make a post about her, but it was like a couple days after it happened, like, and then like. I've had people die since then that I haven't said anything about. And I'll see my family members do it, but and I'm not mad at them for doing it or anything like that. That's their family too. Everybody grieves differently. But if you're like, every 30 minutes talking about it and stuff like that,
bro,
it's just like, I don't know, man. Like maybe you should go talk to somebody instead of talking to us.
You want to know who's a good example for that? The Game and Nipsey Hussle.
Yes.
Nasty clout.
Yeah.
Nasty clout.
I agree. Bro, he posted. No, okay.
He was posting like he still posts about him, but like especially when it happened, it
Nah,
was like
bro.
every day he had a new essay about him, and I'm like, nigga, I get it, and this.
I didn't even know y'all was cool like that. Like,
bro, listen, nobody is that cool to where every day you're writing an essay, posting it to the world. Like my nigga, that's some Willow Smith writing a letter to Tupac type shit, which is another level of nasty clout.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, YG said he was gonna give percentage to his album sales to fucking
The Family.
Yeah, and then bro like proceeded to sell like 20K.
When was that?
I don't think that was the point. The point is they're gonna have like some type of owner. They're gonna be able, even though the album sales was low, they're still getting some more residual income on top of like what other income they can gather from his catalog or whatever, or from Nipsey's catalog. He was just trying to add on, give him some bread. I don't see nothing wrong with that. That's actually kind of the opposite of nasty clout, because you're actually putting money in people's pocket. It's not like a one-sided thing. Like the Game, when he posts about Nipsey, that's a one-sided thing. You're like making it about you, like, oh man, Nips was the greatest, blah blah blah. We did this, and you inspired me, and it's like, bro,
shut up. I do want to say, and because I seen this back when Nipsey passed away, and this we can end it here. But the Game, apparently it was his son's birthday, and he was trying to, I don't know if he was like talking from his son's perspective or anything like that, but he was like, yeah, it's my son's birthday. I told him he didn't have to go to school today. He said he just wanted to honor Nipsey's legacy. I'm like, bro, your son did not say that, bro. Like, I feel pretty confident in saying that your son did not say that, bro.
We officially need a nasty clout button on here.
Like, your son did not say that,
clout
bro.
Sound effect, yo. Because that is nasty.
Yo, posting your kids like doing some fake shit.
And if I grew up and my dad did that, I'd be like, yo, tell the world right now, stop fucking lying on me. But no, I remember that happened, and I just wanted to put that out there. That was so fucking crazy to me.
I mean, bro's kid probably a Lil Nas X fan.
Also, I want to know, like, with Wack 100 being the Game's manager, and Wack 100 like talking shit about Nip and the Game, big up in Nip. I wonder what their relationship is like how that goes. Cause like both of them are on the extreme spectrum. Like Wack is on the extreme spectrum of hating, and the Game is on the extreme spectrum of dick riding. So I just want to know, like, when they link up and that conversation of Nip comes up, is it like,
They probably don't come up, honestly.
You think they keep it neutral? I bet you it does.
Sure.
It has to come up. They're on the extreme spectrum. I feel like it has to.
I don't know.
Like, the Game just did Drink Champs where he bigged up Nip again.
I don't know. I don't know. But I agree that the game definitely, not even just with Nipsey, but with other stuff too, he definitely be overdoing it sometimes on social media. But that's his brand, whatever.
I wonder what it's like. Y'all remember that reality TV show The Game had?
Mary in the Game, I do. I was in high school when it came out.
That was your jam?
It was an okay show. I gotta say it was. I mean, and he wasn't even doing. Wait, hold on. He had, now that I think about it, he had 2 different reality shows. I don't know if we're talking about the same one. Are you talking about the one he did like with the girls, like the dating show? Mm-mm. Oh, okay. You talking about his family and shit? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the one I watched. Yeah, that one was okay. I mean, honestly, even before that show came out, I didn't really know much about the game. I was just watching reality TV.
I know because he was on songs with Tyler.
It was just, I will say though, I do like seeing like different sides of people. And like, I never thought about the side of him like as a father or anything like that. But to get to see that on TV, I mean, it was cool.
You ever watched T.I. and Tiny?
I did when it was on. Does it still come on?
Episode or two.
Do it still come on?
I know, because remember, they had a divorce and then got back together, right?
I don't know.
They went. You talking about the Mayweather thing? Was that a part of the Mayweather?
T.I. and Tiny?
That was some years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, Mayweather and T.I. were into it for like
over her.
Yeah,
really.
It was like something. She was like dancing with Mayweather or something, and T.I. was like mad, and I think that might have been a scuffle. I can't remember, but
a scuffle with Floyd Mayweather is laughable.
Aren't they swingers anyway though?
Who, T.I. and Tiny?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I know he used to take his daughter to the gynecologist.
Oh my gosh.
Religiously.
Oh yeah, to get her shit. Yeah, that's wild.
To get her shit checked. Anyways,
I feel like that's the over fascination of your daughter's vagina.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's too extreme, and that's probably why she's been super depressed and on social media talking about why she cuts herself. It's because she's had her.
I seen that too. I follow her. Well, first of all, never mind, I'm not gonna say that, but
no, say it.
I'll say it later. But it's not anything bad. It just didn't have anything to do with what I was talking about. I will say it anyways. I'm not about to sit up here and argue with you. Yeah, I follow his daughter on social media, and she was like made. I think it was like suicide awareness or something like that. And then she had made a long post about how she be cutting herself and stuff like that.
It's because of T.I. This nigga wouldn't leave her vagina alone.
We don't know if that's the only reason why.
Okay, but
you don't know if that's the only reason why. If she could be dealing with mad shit and you're just like,
what's the other mad shit? Like
she has a life outside of we don't know her.
Other kids,
but we don't know her though. She could be dealing with other shit.
Like what?
You don't know her is what I'm saying.
She's the only kid that he took to get her private area checked.
Bro,
like her son, like his son is out here doing.
We don't know her.
His sons are out here doing videos, music, like doing skits and shit. Like everybody's like living life, and she's the one that's depressed, and she happens to be the only one that he had a fascination in her private region. I'm just saying, I think there's a correlation.
I mean, and I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that I don't think that maybe that's not the only thing that she's dealing with. You know?
Okay, yeah, let's go with that.
All right. Anyways.
Oh wait, since we're on the topic of trauma, can we talk about how Birdman molested the hot boys?
Oh my gosh.
I feel like we talk about this every podcast.
We don't. We literally just brought this up.
I just also feel like maybe we don't need to talk about it.
What do you mean? Why not? That's toxic.
It is very toxic. I agree. There's just other things to talk about today. And also, is that confirmed?
That what?
He molested them? Because I don't want to be out here calling somebody molesting or not.
Listen. He met Lil Wayne when Wayne was 8 years old. By 10 or 11, Birdman was already kissing this nigga. So, first of all, that's not that nigga's real son. And that's just a cover up. It's like, yo, that's my son. Come here, Playboy.
Okay.
Hey, yo.
That's like mad videos. There's like mad videos throughout Wayne's career. Like as he's getting older of Birdman like kissing this nigga.
Ain't this your goat?
And like who? Wayne? Yes, but that's one of the reasons why I'm caping for Wayne. I want justice for Wayne. For what Birdman did to him. Not only did he allegedly
molest
Lil Wayne,
allegedly,
but also he put this nigga through all them financial hardships. It's like, fuck Birdman.
Yeah.
How you gonna make this nigga with hopes and dreams give you smooches just for him to grow up? And
Smooches.
You're opening like another can of worms.
How am I opening a can of
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about you're opening a can of worms because we could talk about mad people being
Okay, but
molested
listen,
in the industry.
I think Juvenile admitted that he was.
Stokes molesting B2K. We could talk about that.
We could, but we're on the Hot Boys right now. They'll get their day.
Oh wait, hold on. Relax.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It was.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's Chris Stokes?
Chris Stokes was their manager.
Yeah.
Like he was touching Omarion's ween.
Well, he was touching
Allegedly.
Raz B.
Yeah, Raz B.
And Raz B was saying that he was touching all of them, but all of them didn't agree with that. So it's like a big back and forth thing.
Also, allegedly, Marcus Houston was molesting Raz B too.
I heard that. I heard that as well.
Marcus Houston?
Roger from Sister Sister. I'm trying to think of
that's
another.
funny that was the first go-to. It's like, nigga, you don't know Roger from Sister.
I'm trying to think stuff that he
was
would
in.
maybe
You got
know.
served.
You got served.
You got
I've
served.
never seen it. Marcus.
What? Okay, that's another conversation within itself. But please, whatever you have to say, because I don't even know what else.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, the little brother.
Yeah.
From the Kid Doctor, or not the show where he's in high school.
What?
He has a show where he's in fucking high school.
Are you referring to
Sister?
Sister?
I don't. Yeah, you gotta be a little bit more specific because I don't know any other.
But
shows.
anyways,
So hold on. So he molested the kid. Also?
That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
What was the kid guy's name?
Raz B.
Raz B from B2K.
But why you look that up?
But aren't they the same age?
No, I don't think so. Bro, you gotta watch the interviews. There's like mad interviews and like mad videos of him explaining all the situations. But oh yeah. So I'm pretty sure Juvenile said that he was the only one in the Hot Boys who Birdman didn't kiss.
And why was that?
I think it was because around the time of the Hot Boys, Juvie was like, I think Juvie was like the oldest one. He might have been the oldest one or whatever. Like he was just too old to like get into that. Like a lot of them were a lot more vulnerable because they were already kids. They were kids still, and they was coming into it. But Juvie was just like, I'm good. That nigga was like almost grown.
No, that's a bad joke. Never mind.
Nah, say it.
No.
Get it off.
No, it's okay. It was a bad joke. Cool.
I just can't see y'all. Nobody in this room can give me a scenario where it'd be okay for a nigga who's not your son. You like, yo, I fuck with this little nigga. You like my son.
I agree with you.
Give me a kiss on the mouth.
I agree with you. I think you're correct. I don't know how we got on this.
Huh?
Okay.
I mean,
I don't know how we got on this.
Daryl's
but I
my
agree with
son.
you.
I ain't never kissed that nigga on the lips.
All right.
Oh
Moving on, because I don't know how we even got here. I don't remember. But what else do y'all want to get into?
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck. It's a TV show where the kid is super smart and he's
Look, we'll come back to. You're talking about
Smart Guy,
and that wasn't Marquise Houston. That was Taj Mowry.
Really?
Yes. Anyways, goodness. This whole time he's trying to figure out that shit. It wasn't even the same nigga. Anyways.
On me, these two dudes look the same.
Anyways, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, that's not the little brother from Sister Sister?
Who Taj? That's their little brother in real life. The twins from Sister Sister, Taj Mowry is their little brother in real life. But he didn't play their little brother on the show. They didn't have a little brother on the show.
Yeah.
Roger was their next door neighbor.
Okay. There we go.
Where were you leading us to, Taylor?
Away from this. I was just gonna ask what y'all wanted to get into next.
Shit, whatever you got, cuz.
We talked about future.
Definitely not kissing kids.
For sure. I don't.
Hold on. I got a topic for us.
Oh my gosh. What?
I find that fuck my topics.
No, go ahead.
I just find it funny that whenever I bring something to the table, niggas acting like it ain't seasoned.
Say it.
I don't got nothing yet.
Okay. Anyways, because you did all that shit. So I know that we still. I do want to talk about this before I forget, and this might lead us into a more serious conversation, but that's cool. But I did want to bring this up. So I seen this earlier this week. Patrick Howley, I think that's his name. He's a reporter. I don't know what for what network, but he was upset that there were so many black people at the CMT Awards this year. And I just want to read to y'all specifically what he said, because I thought this shit was like fucking crazy.
Wait, can you tell me what the CMT Awards is?
Country
Music Awards.
Oh, he was mad because there were a lot of black people there?
More black people than usual. And Anthony Mackie, you know who Anthony Mackie is. He hosted, he co-hosted with somebody else. But he was upset that Anthony Mackie was co-hosting, and some other black country music artists, and I think Monica was there for some reason, but she also performed. And
Can I interject real quick? Not saying that he started the wave, but I feel like he definitely pushed that further.
Who?
Lil Nas X.
I'll give you that.
He pushed black people back into country. I want to say that there were already black country artists before Lil Nas X, but definitely Old Town Road pushed black people back into country, further proving that we could break into any genre.
But they were treating Old Town Road like it wasn't a country.
Also, niggas gonna stop acting like black people didn't invent rock and roll.
I agree.
That's how like we invent country.
Yeah,
I agree. But I wanna play what he said, and then I wanna read, because the whole video didn't. I wanna read the rest of it because that's the part that kind of got me. But if I can, I thought I had the video. It's fine, but I'll just read it. He said,
started country. I feel like country is a subgenre of gospel, but that's a whole nother country.
I mean, we can get into it. He said there were so many black people there. Sorry to say, but so many black celebrities who have nothing to do with country music, and it's like, why? He proceeds to say, I don't know who this black guy who's hosting is, talking about Anthony Mackie. It's supposed to be country music. No offense. I mean, y'all have hip-hop and basketball. Just fly with... Exactly. He said, y'all have hip-hop and basketball. Just fly with your flock, bro.
Fly with your flock?
That's what he said.
Yo, first of all...
listen.
Black people are the seasoning for anything. Like, nigga, what is country music without black seasoning?
Shout out to Kane Brown and Jimmy Allen. The only two black country artists I know. Oh, and Mickey Guyton. Shout out to y'all. I don't really listen to y'all music, but I fuck with y'all because you're black. So
also, like, my nigga, without black people doing music, like, my nigga, y'all would still be like folk dancing and shit. Like, stop acting like you ain't get the drip and the sauce from black people. Like, nigga, pay homage. That's all I'm saying. Like, stop acting like country is a white thing and shit like that. Like,
I think the other thing is the reason why there's so many black people is because they've been trying to stop this whole country music isn't racist. Like,
you said they've been trying to stop it?
Yeah, like this like narrative that country music is like full of racist people. And they've been doing the same thing with like NASCAR also.
Yeah.
Trying to like destigmatize it.
Have people said that about NASCAR though?
Yeah. There was like a whole
NASCAR is definitely
like a couple last year sometime, I think like something happened.
Bubba Wallace is, because he's a black NASCAR driver. I know like the whole news situation, but before that, I think maybe
there was some Juicy Smouye type shit going on, but
that's what they were saying. But before that, I don't know if I ever heard anybody say like NASCAR was racist. I just didn't think it was something that black people were into.
NASCAR's not racist. They're saying like what the crowds
culture,
that
it
attracts.
The culture. Okay.
Yeah, the crowds that it attracts. They're saying is racist. But I mean, not NASCAR itself. Like,
okay, all right, yeah.
This guy's Bubba Wallace. Interesting. Yo, ain't nobody.
But yeah,
he sounds
very.
That's his name.
He sounds disturbed.
Oh, the guy?
Yeah. Honestly, I feel
it
like...
was a video. I thought I bookmarked it. I guess I didn't. But he, like, actually, like, hearing him say it, like, he was dead ass. Like, because you know how some people be trolling?
Yeah.
Like, he was dead ass. He was like, why are black people at the Country Music Awards?
Yo, but honestly, see, this is another thing, too, yo. The nature of black people, you cannot let black people know something is getting to you. Because our nature is that we're going to drive it even more. You remember the whole Arthur situation where they were like black people were like making memes out of Arthur and like the creator of Arthur was like black people ruin everything.
Wait, what? I never heard of this.
Yeah,
what?
He was like black people ruin everything and people started making more memes.
What? I didn't know he said that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. When was this? How long ago?
It was some years ago.
Okay, I didn't know that happened.
It was like it was at the like around the initial like Arthur memes. Okay. Like when Arthur memes are like really really hot, like at his peak. Yeah, I think it was, he put that out there.
Okay, I didn't know that happened. That's great. That's crazy.
Is he a black creator? Is the guy black?
No, I'm
pretty sure he's because white. If he was black, I would have been like, shit, he ain't wrong. I didn't think we were gonna have that David Busters for as long as we did.
Oh my God! Sit down.
Yeah, I thought niggas was gonna ruin David Busters within the first couple.
Get on my nerves.
Honestly, though,
everybody
worrying about niggas ruining shit is kind of a part of life. Like I worry sometimes too. I'm not gonna lie. Like when we get nice shit, I'm like, like,
bro, oh
how long? How long before niggas ruin this? You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't even like have thoughts of going to the state fair without being like,
damn, is they gonna be shooting this year?
You try to like pre-plan your day.
Exactly. Nah, they gonna start shooting around 8. Let me get there a couple hours early so I can enjoy myself.
Let me go on a Wednesday around 10 a.m.
Nah, I feel that. But that be on some funny shit, like, cause we be fucking with each. Wait, yeah. Also, I mean, it's serious, but we be fucking with each other.
Yeah.
No, but I didn't know that author shit happened. But no, that's crazy. Like I said, like, I know, like, black people right now, because, I mean, who knows what the future could look like for country music, but black people right now, I know they aren't necessarily the face of country music, but it's a few country music singers that I fuck with, like I said, Jimmy Allen and them, and I hope that they can, like, really make a splash in that genre.
Yeah.
Also, go ahead. No, I'll say it later, but go ahead.
I'm just thinking about, like, when he first, like, walked in there, like, what he was thinking. Like, he looked to his left. He looked to his right. He felt like Joe Rogan when he was in Philadelphia. It's like, damn, there's a lot of gorillas in here.
Yo, oh my fucking gosh,
yo. Honestly, though, all jokes aside, like, not saying I agree with him, but I do understand, like, expecting one crowd and walking into a place and seeing a completely different crowd and like
he probably was like, damn, it's a lot of fucking.
But also it's like, yo, with Anthony Mackie, it's people. A lot of these shows have smartened up and knowing that they need like some more charisma. To like, cause a lot of these award shows be long and boring already, and they're like, "Yo, we need some charisma on stage," and that's why they've been mostly getting black people to host. It's because black people got charisma to be able to like drive a show forward and make it entertaining.
But
in that guy's defense, 10 out of 10, I also would have walked in and been like, damn, it's a lot of niggas.
Yeah, but also like, damn, okay, like not on some damn, okay, like I mean, like. But like, I do want to ask this.
It says at the BET Award.
Yo, was that? When he said that, was that nigga on Ambien?
I don't know. I think they say he was a reporter, but when I saw the video, it looked like he was doing like some type of podcast or something like that. So I don't know if he's like a.
Oh, he's not even an artist or nothing?
No, like he's like a dude. Like he's just a dude.
Fuck that nigga.
I'm gonna ask y'all this question, and we can move on after
How do
this.
you not know who Anthony Mackie is?
But I also was thinking that I was like, I know who Anthony Mackie is.
Yo, imagine watching the Avengers and just thinking of him as just some nigga with wings. Like, who the fuck is this nigga with
Anthony
wings?
Mackie, like,
not only that, they say Anthony Mackie, like, if you won an Oscar, you work with him. Like,
really?
Yeah, they said.
Does Anthony Mackie have an Oscar?
No, but he'll get the like. He doesn't get the Oscar. Whoever works with him does, because he's just like a good, like supporting member.
That may be true. I don't know. I wanted to ask y'all this. I know you said something about the beat. You were making a joke, but I have a question because I've talked about this with somebody else before about the BET Awards and how sometimes they're not always inclusive of like other stuff that black people do. So like, obviously at the BET Awards, and I'm just saying BET because it's like the black award show. But like, obviously there's no like rock category at the BET Awards. There's no alternative music category at the BET Awards. Not now. And Do y'all think that there should be? Because like I said, there's black people in country music. I know a few black rock artists, and I feel like, you know, BET Awards is supposed to be a celebration of all black.
Yeah.
Everything. And so do we need to start like acknowledging like those people who do shit in other genres?
I mean, I feel like we're getting to a point where we do need to, for sure, because if you look at a lot of new artists like these kids and stuff, a lot of these kids, like they're what they are able to do with genres is like really never done before. Like, not saying like a black person doing country song or rock song hasn't been done before, but how they're able to like mix genres. Like there's whole like you see black kids on YouTube making trap country songs. You know what I'm saying? Like we black people are gonna only keep evolving more to break in, like eventually gonna be in every genre, gonna be everywhere, and probably gonna create new genres and shit like that we've already been doing. Like you see for a while, when you thought of the word emo, you would think white people or whatever. But emo rap is a whole thing, and now it's okay for black people to be emo-ish or whatever, or just like it's only breaking down barriers and allowing black people to be more themselves. Like, yeah, you're black, but there's also many aspects of black.
Right. Okay, Steven.
Fuck, I had something to say. I forgot what we were talking about.
Just BET Awards being more inclusive for all.
Oh, yeah, I remember what it was. I mean, shit, Justin Bieber be there. You remember when you saw Justin Bieber on 106 in Park that first time? And it was like,
but
that shit was crazy.
Justin Bieber had the Ludacris co-sign too.
Fair.
So
and
it was
Usher,
and
Justin Timberlake was on BET first. But Justin Bieber being on BET was like definitely fucking like,
but that was also like that's why I ain't like I don't got no problem with Biebs.
I like Biebs.
I like Biebs, and I like the fact that he was like. Because you see, like, some white artists, they get big or whatever, and they kind of, like, they'll get big off of, like, black culture and then, like, abandon, like, Miley Cyrus.
Justin Bieber definitely doubled down.
Yeah, he did.
He did. I will like, give him that.
Miley Cyrus, she wrote. There was like a whole wave back when she was dating Mike Will. She was on a hip hop wave.
They dated?
Miley Cyrus dated Mike Will.
Yeah, he was beating her back in.
Okay,
like her literal back. Her literal back, cause she got no cakes.
Okay. But I remember this.
Yeah. Miley's flat butt used to have me. Hey.
You was Brick.
I don't think I ever had a crush on Miley Cyrus.
I had a crush on Hannah Montana when I was a kid.
After I saw how crusty
I liked.
I was not a fan.
If we're talking Disney Channel, let's see who I like.
Raven Simone.
Yes.
Brenda Song.
Like from the Cheetah Girls, I had a crush on Adrienne.
Yeah.
I had a crush on her. Brenda Song, I had a crush on. I don't know. I never had a crush on Miley. I don't think I ever did.
I can't remember. I can't remember people off the top of my head right now.
It was a lot of them, so shit.
Yeah. Anyways, after she had dated him and she wanted to be white again, she put out a tweet saying how hip hop music was too violent or some shit, and was like she needed to like break away from it. Yeah, but I
remember this being like a big thing that people was talking about. I don't remember that tweet though.
She redeemed herself though when she co-signed not canceling the baby.
I need to go back.
Yeah, she definitely redeemed herself when she co-signed the baby in my eyes. In the hip hop thing, I was like, are we about to get a DaBaby Miley Cyrus song? Pop star Miley Cyrus and DaBaby?
No, I just thought about that. But yeah.
I feel like I ask people this all the time, like. Y'all probably won't understand, but like Harry Styles or Justin Bieber, and people say Harry Styles all the time, but I don't know, man.
As far as what, like
better like
artist?
Yeah, like pop artist.
I listen to Justin Bieber more. I don't listen to Harry Styles, but I do think Harry Styles is talented.
I don't think I've heard. I don't know if I heard one song from Harry Styles.
You know, watermelon sugar.
Definitely have not heard that.
Yes, you have.
But also,
You probably have.
on
was
the
a big song.
Before we just to backpedal just a little bit. Yo, the reason why black people should definitely break into country. One example, the Nelly and Tim McGraw song.
Cause it's all in my
That was heat. Yo, everybody fucked with that. Like, I still listen to that black shit. People who didn't like country heard that and was like, I remember being a kid and being like,
over and over, Nelly and Tim McGraw.
Yeah. Yo, I wanted a cowboy hat and I just wanted to sit on the porch and like that.
Okay. No, that song is fire.
Drink some moonshine.
I still listen to that shit.
Yeah, that song was heat.
Might listen to it on the way home. Who knows?
Yeah, that song is heat. But what were we talking about?
I don't know.
Harry Styles and Justin Bieber.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't care about Harry Styles. Biebs is fire though.
Biebs is heat.
I mean,
I wonder what Biebs' summer anthem with DJ Khaled's gonna be this year. Who's gonna be on it? I'm trying to hear Justin Bieber and Nardo Wick.
Yeah, some wild.
Yeah,
I can see that. There's definitely a lot of Justin Bieber collabs I'm still wanting to see.
Speaking of white boys, if we want to take it back to
our favorite white boy,
JH,
the man himself, Jack Harlow.
You mean Drake?
Yeah,
you
okay.
tried. No, so I wanted to ask y'all opinion on this because I didn't know if I agree with this when he said it. But what do y'all think about David Banner saying that Jack Harlow's rap career, like his whiteness, definitely benefits his rap career? What do y'all think about that?
You saying Jack Harlow's whiteness benefits David Banner's career?
No. David Banner is saying that Jack Harlow being white is beneficial to his rap career.
I got a good one on this because this is the way we were talking about this the other day. Me and Braden, you guys don't know him yet,
but you will because he's the homie.
Yeah, but like if you're a white dude, in order to like break out as an artist, you kind of have to like have that funniness about you. So I don't necessarily think that the whiteness is what's propelling him forward. I think it's the fact that he's so fucking charismatic and like, cause I don't.
Yeah, he's very likable.
Yeah, I don't really like Jack Harlow's music necessarily, but I'm not mad whenever I see Jack Harlow getting dubs.
Right.
Like I just enjoy. Yeah. He has like the started from the bottom, been working consistently. Yeah. And like maybe him being white might get him in like some kind of rooms, but in hip hop, being white is not.
But also, if you replace Jack Harlow with any black person and they put out them songs, it's still gonna be fire.
Yeah.
So it's like the talent is still there, regardless of his whiteness. He's still got the talent is still there. So
I think he's just mad likable, honestly.
Yeah, I think David Banner's just salty because he's never been as big as Jack Harlow.
Well, he gave up his rap career to be an activist. So,
who, David Banner?
Did he give up his career or did his career give
That could be argued. No, I agree with y'all because when I heard that, I didn't think... I agree because Steven, he actually just hit the nail on the head for me. I feel like in rap, being white is not getting you in no doors. But I don't know if David Banner was thinking like maybe he was talking about like on a global level because I like maybe like him. I don't even know like if he meant him being more popular just amongst not just black people but white people too. Yeah. Maybe I don't know, but I agree. Like if Jack Harlow wasn't white and them songs came out, he's like the shits is fire.
But also, if it was personally benefiting Jack Harlow, fuck it, because I feel like I guess I shouldn't use the word need, but I like it when white people are in hip hop like that or whatever, because they gain certain audiences off rip that those audiences might not necessarily be a fan or would listen to other artists in hip hop, but he's able he can like provide that platform and expose artists to those other crowds and can make more money and sell more records and shit like that and like get them like basically like it would even if David Banner was true about him, it's like he could take that same platform and have black people benefit off of it, which he has been doing.
Yo, we should book David Banner for the podcast.
I don't even know how to get in contact with David Banner.
I'm looking at it right now. The price range is $20 to $40K.
Yeah,
really?
For David Banner? And no disrespect.
My nigga, I got a
what
Tupperware full of box tops. Pull up.
Box tops. Yo, what were we using box tops for? I was bringing.
You were supposed to like
school.
gather them, and then like if you got like if your class like had a whole bunch, you were supposed to get some shit like some new playground equipment or some shit. And I'm like, this is not beneficial for the classroom. And on top of that, never got the equipment.
No, we definitely got a whole new playground
because of box tops though.
I think so.
For sure, pizza parties.
For them fucking box tops.
Yeah.
We did. Bro? Yes, because you lied. Like, they lied to our school. Yeah, bro. I was up here looking for don't touch me. I was up here collecting box tops and shit. Didn't get no payout. Worked hard for nothing. Child labor laws.
David Banner, tired of black community being addicted to the approval of white people.
When did he say that?
Who said that?
September 16th, 2021.
Who said that?
David
Banner.
Wait, can you repeat that?
David Banner is tired of the black community being addicted to the approval of white people.
Okay.
Can y'all give an example? You got an example?
What do you mean?
I feel like I'm getting what he's saying, but do you have any?
I feel like that's generalizing the whole black community because I know mad black people who don't give a shit what white people think.
Yeah, and I'm one of them. Black people who don't give a fuck about what anybody thinks.
Exactly. So I mean,
no matter who you are, even if you're black.
So,
cause it's all in my head.
I guess one example you could bring up is the whole Will Smith Chris Rock slap. Not to bring that back up, but that's kind of like an example. It's like, oh, don't do it in front of the whites. I guess you could use that example.
Yeah, but like I said, that's generalizing like the whole community. Because like you said, it's mad black people who don't give a fuck what nobody think, who don't give a fuck what white people. Like it's just mad people that don't care.
Yeah, damn, you said the slap. I wish I could slap the fuck out someone. I wish I could just.
You just gotta be ready to reap the.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap the repercussions. Taylor.
Do it. I want you to. we gonna be knocking. I'm just gonna let you know right now. All right.
You gonna do a damn thing.
Okay, let's find out.
All right, come on,
slap me, bro. Come on.
Let's go. I got a question. Is this glasses on glasses violence, or is this afro on afro violence?
Okay. All right. Anyways.
Taylor, you got a slappable face on the cool.
And Steven, you do too. So like I said, man, we can go, bro. I'm come on.
Daryl, I feel like his beard would have like absorbed some of it. It's not gonna give you like the good that I just
you want to get the good. You
slide right off like sheep's wool.
Hands gonna be all cut up because of that nappy ass beard.
Right.
Daryl has barbed wire on the face for the people who aren't watching. I'm clean shaven.
Yeah, okay.
He's up here lying.
Yo, this nigga look like Frederick Douglass.
Yeah.
Me, not Taylor?
Nah.
Yo, what's the next?
Exactly. What's the next shit we talking about?
A fucking Frederick Douglass. Yeah, I was so for the longest time that Frederick Douglass was gay and sleeping with Abraham Lincoln.
Yo, what theory? Where did this theory come from? That's a wild theory.
I got mad questions for y'all today, but I feel like
All right, does this not look like Taylor? Like, does this fro not Taylor? Tell me this is not the shape of Taylor's fro.
can't see, so let me
Bruh,
see.
no.
Bro, what?
Let me see.
No.
This nigga, knowing him, he probably got a picture of a white woman. He probably got a picture of Bob Ross pulled
No,
up.
it's Frederick Douglass, but that's not her fro.
I'll just slap you.
Bro, if you were gonna pull up an example, it should have been like Jackson 5 or something. That's more on the lines of how her fro looks.
I have a question for you fellas.
Yo.
I got an
You guys
answer.
are fans, and so am I. Of
I ain't a fan, bro. I ain't no groupie.
okay, shut up. Anyways, you guys are fans of some older artists, and don't say no dumb shit about what I'm about to ask. Okay.
I love Joe Budden. Like you.
Pump
it up.
Yo, that nigga has the top 3 greatest hits. Pump It Up, Pump It Up, and Pump It Up remix.
No. Okay.
Wait, does Pump It Up have a remix?
I don't know.
Maybe
It was in the era of remixes, so it had to have a remix.
Pump It Up, Chopped and Screwed.
Probably. Nah, but I wanted to ask y'all's opinion on this.
Okay.
So I see.
He got the whole verse. The whole verse.
Back at 03? Back at 03?
They cleared the whole verse for Pump It Up.
It was 03, so I mean.
I'm just trying to imagine. I'm sorry, Taylor. I'm just trying to imagine Hov hearing the beat and being like, "Yeah, I need this. I'm on it."
Chill out. So recently I've seen that Ludacris had dropped new music. I don't know the name of the song, but I had seen that he had dropped it, and so I wanted to present a question to you guys.
Yo.
I know that, there are older artists who in today's, rap game are flourishing, like the Pusha T's, Jay, I think Kanye's in that same age range, and a few other guys who are older and are still kind of making their mark on rap.
Right.
So I wanted to ask, why are people who kind of had like a really good run in the early 2000s, like Ludacris, Nelly, who are also in that same age range, why can't they, I don't even know if I'm going to phrase it right. I don't want to say why aren't, because that could be multiple things, but why can't they have that same level of success as the Pushas and the Jays, because they're also older, and they have already proven to have successful runs in hip hop.
What? But can you name a couple artists? Because there are a lot of them older artists who are still doing great.
Well, just on that, well, I agree. But also, I bring up Ludacris and Nelly because they were popular at one point. Yes. And so I guess my question is kind of specifically for those older artists who did it already. Why aren't they still doing it? But you still have older artists who are really successful. So why can't the people like Ludacris and Nelly who had a run in the early 2000s and did great, why can't they still have that same level of success that they had then now?
Well, I mean, first of all, just to get this off rip, I think it's disrespectful to put Nelly and Ludacris in the same sentence. Mm-hmm. But also, Ludacris,
I used him as an example because he's just older.
Yeah, but Ludacris is mad successful. Like, I think, wasn't he the one who wasn't Justin Bieber signed to him?
No, Usher.
He was signed to Usher, Ludacris found him. One of them found him, and the other one signed him.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about just straight rap sales, putting out music, straight rap. Because
he got an acting career too.
No, yes, he's wildly successful. I'm talking about rap. I'm talking about sales, awards. Yeah. Awards is accolades.
I would say,
why isn't he still rapping? Maybe not rapping, but performing and putting out music at that level that he once was.
I think for Ludacris, I honestly feel like for Ludacris specifically, it was his choice. Ludacris made the choice to tap out. He made it wasn't one of those moments where the fans made that decision for him. Like, he made the decision upon himself to tap out. I feel like he still could have been putting out music and been consistent.
He still is, but I
mean,
just didn't hear anybody. I saw it and I didn't see anybody talking about it. And I'm like, it was a question that popped into my head because I'm like, Ludacris had he can still rap.
Yeah.
So why, I don't see nobody talking about the new music that he drops.
Because, again, I think it has to do more with the consistency. Pusha T has been more consistent with music. Ludacris had other ventures. And when artists take breaks and go into other ventures, people don't wait. There's a new artist every day. And also why it's hard for people to be on top for a long time is because at the end of the day, people love to champion the underdog. We love it's like, okay, we get it, you made it, we loved you, you know what I'm saying? You did your thing and we were supporting you, but we gotta let somebody else eat too. And I feel like that's another reason why artists can't eat like that forever. Like, you gotta do and also another thing why it's hard for them to do that is because they don't want to evolve. They want to stay the way they were when they were at their peak or whatever, and want to just do that. But it's like things evolve or whatever. Like, that's why artists like Drake could not have been as high as he has for over time if he didn't evolve, adapting to different flows. I feel the same way about J. Cole. As wholesome as J. Cole is, even he had to adapt, and now he's doing verses with gun bars. Everybody has to, in order to be on top, you're gonna have to delve into some other pockets in order for you to keep up that longevity.
Yeah, Usher signed them.
Okay. So did Ludacris find them then?
His manager, Stephen Braun, did, and he introduced a Scooter Braun.
Scooter?
And he introduced Justin Bieber to Ludacris in Atlanta.
Oh, so the only thing, Ludacris...
They just had Baby together.
Yeah, they just had the song together, the record. Okay, but I mean, even with that, that was big because 2000, what was it? Was it 2009? 2009? 2009 that was around the time when Ludacris was still big.
Yeah, because
he had records. My Chick Bad.
Yeah.
He had some records.
Battle of the
Sexes
came out in 2010.
Yeah, he had some records. So, yeah, I can see
Why
that.
did you say putting Luda and Nelly in the same conversation is disrespectful?
Because it's Nelly.
You don't like Nelly? Or you didn't like Nelly?
I fuck with Nelly, but Nelly ain't if you go and listen to Ludacris actually cared about rapping. When he wrote his songs, as far as lyricism and shit, Ludacris is very underrated as a Southern lyricist.
I agree with you there.
He's very that nigga whole ass bodied T.I. and nobody talked about it. They was just they just left the body silent. He bodied T.I. Ludacris bodied Drake already. Ludacris bodied Big Sean. Yo,
when was this?
That was this whole thing about Big Sean, saying that he started. I forgot what kind of flow they called it or whatever.
The super duper flow. Yeah, I remember that.
Super duper flow. And Drake was
saying
saying that Big Sean was the one who inspired him to rap how he did, and Ludacris was like, "Wait, hold up! Both of y'all niggas are rapping like you are because of me." And then I guess there were some words exchanged, and Ludacris said, "Fuck it." He put the shit on the mic and was cooking the fuck out.
Is there a song that I can listen to?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find a project.
Flow?
It's basically the flow, and they don't really do it anymore. But back in 2009, 2010, 2011, when they would rap and they would be I'm trying to think of an example. You know that song?
It's I got chain in the mail, call it chain mail.
No. It's they would say a line and then it would be a word that was the pun right after.
Yeah, that's what I just did.
No,
that's
not
thing.
it.
That's why
that's corny. Not, well, you didn't do it right. But I mean, I see if you know what I'm talking about.
The bird brain line.
Gigawatts.
These girls chase bread. She got a bird brain or some shit like that.
I'm trying to think because it's
that's
mad
pretty
examples.
much that how the super duper flow is. It's very punchliney.
Yeah, it's really it's the line and then
it's on he dropped a mixtape called Gigawatts. And he was he cooked the fuck out of Drake, he cooked the fuck out of Big Sean, and he cooked the fuck out of 2 Chainz.
What did 2 Chainz do?
Did he
just catch a stray?
No, I can't remember. I knew at the time, but it's just been so many years have passed. I'd have to go and look up again, or I have to listen to the I think if you listen to the project, he gives context. But I forgot why he had to get at 2 Chainz. But yeah, he was cooking the fuck out of all of them niggas.
It's a specific song that I was like gonna use as an example, and I know the song, I just don't know the lyrics. I don't know them well enough to.
Yo, now that I think about it, Drake has a history of getting cooked. Like Ludacris, Common, whole ass cooked Drake.
For what?
Bro, he had a bar where he was like, what did he say? He was like, you so black and white trying to live a nigga's life. I'm taking too long for what this amateur got. You ain't wetting nobody, nigga. You Canada dry.
Damn, not you Canada dry.
Yo, yeah. These hoes chase bread. Oh, damn, she got a bird brain. That's definitely a super duper flow.
Yeah.
It was, sure. But, I mean, I was looking for something specific. I was actually looking for that Ludacris mixtape.
Oh, Gigawatts?
Yeah.
If you gonna come up, I heard that someone told me the other day that Rodney Parham is the hood. My bad, not Rodney Parham, but Reservoir is the hood of West Little Rock. Like, Rodney Parham.
Bro, it's funny. I can low-key kind of see that.
Yeah. I was just thinking about this. You know my chick bad. Like, 'cause that's the only thing I can think of. When Nicki was like, it's going down, basement. Yeah. Like, so that, like, I don't know. I just really like that.
I'm gonna get this, bro. Honestly, I used to be a fan of Nicki bars when I was in high school, and then I had a friend who told me that, he told me low-key Nicki was cheeks, and like he started breaking down some of her shit, and it was fucking me up because I was like, damn.
You're right.
Like she had this one bar where she was like, I got it in the can, dough.
No.
And it's just always like cringy. I fuck with Nicki, but
no,
I mean it's no.
What she said. I don't know why she said this, but she said, "You at the bottom of the pole totem." Like Lamar Odom. I didn't understand Lamar Odom. Oh no, because then she said, I'm bald.
Because he's tall.
But then she said scrotum, so I don't understand where she was coming from with that.
Bald scrotum?
Oh shit, it's a double entendre. Okay, Nicki. Okay.
That's called bars. That's real hip hop, nigga. Real hip hop.
Okay, that's cool. That's funny.
Yo, I'm trying to see if I can find this other bar.
No, but for real, since we are kind of getting over there, do y'all have anything else really pressing that y'all want to bring up?
It's this moment, I'm just wanted for life. I'm glad Nicki nipped that whole pop thing in the bud real quick.
Oh, when they were saying that.
Yeah, I'm glad she nipped that whole shit in the bud.
They only said that because she made Super Bass.
Bro, Super Bass was, I think, do I like Super Bass more than For Life? Nah. For Life is an amazing song.
I feel like that's not fair because when somebody breaks out and has like a huge record and kind of like goes into like the pop arena, we should be championing them. Not, we should be championing them. not, bringing them down. Like, oh, you're not because before that she proved that she was rapping, so I could see if like she was new and then she did that, kind of like what they say about Doja Cat now, but she had proved before that she was rapping, so she made Super Bass. It was massive, and then she went back to rapping.
Yo, but in Nicki's defense, a lot of like punchline artists that I fuck with have put out cringy bars. Like Lil Wayne has a lot of bars that I'm like, nigga. Like he has a bar where Lil Wayne has a bar where he's like, AK in a new Glock, go wop bop baloo bop. I'm like, nigga.
No. You know what's low key a fire album? What? That 2 Chainz Lil Wayne album.
Oh yeah, that's certified heat. Honestly, that's probably like one of the few collabs that's actually good.
What's that shit called?
It's 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne. Collie Grove?
Collie Grove?
Yeah. Collie Grove was fire.
Y'all want to talk about sports before we get out of here?
Yo, who put Cheeks Durant?
I did. And I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about it.
JT cooked that nigga.
And granted,
what she said.
And granted, they was before they got swept. They was all on ESPN and TNT talking about how KD and Kyrie was the most skilled duo in the NBA. This and that.
Gassed.
And what happened?
Gassed. Cooked.
That's all I gotta say.
Someone explained this shit to me recently that like you can do a lot of shit in your NBA career, right? But certain things like ruin your legacy. And like this is
Did this ruin his?
This definitely makes KD's legacy.
Is he? I feel like KD is just always all the moves he make is following LeBron's legacy, and I feel like because LeBron didn't make the playoffs, this nigga's trying to be LeBron so much that he exited first round.
Oh, that's funny. Trying to go to Cancun, LeBron?
Yeah.
Daryl was big mad when he saw LeBron was in Cancun and didn't invite him. He said he was gonna hit me next time.
Do you think that KD's rings? What do you think about KD's rings? You think a ring is a ring, or
I mean,
it's not the same?
That's the thing. It's like you can make these arguments about a lot of people, but the fact of the matter is that I feel like one of the reasons why you can't compare the LeBron Miami thing is because that was a whole ass experiment as to where Golden State was definitely established and didn't need Kevin Durant to win a ring, opposed to the Miami with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh and all of them. They probably wouldn't have won without LeBron. Like that was like part of like the whole thing with the Heat is that they needed all their pieces. The Golden State didn't need Kevin Durant. He was just like, it was like, what could you? It was an easy ring for him. I don't know. Like I'm not mad at him for getting his rings. Like get yours, but I mean he knows what he did. He knows what he did. Like niggas it'd be like a whole team trying to box out Steph Curry, and then Kevin Durant's wide open, and he's a great shooter. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to work that hard, but now he does. I feel like every nigga who was on that initial OKC Thunder is getting exposed.
James Harden,
Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, like all of them are getting exposed. Damn. What if OKC bursts cheeks players? Like niggas who are gas but are really cheeks.
Yo, and as for like Kyrie, I also think it's like the same thing for like, the Patriots when they got rid of Cam Newton. And it was like basically he was like, because like I'm a star on the field and I'll be distracting everyone and stuff and this, that, and the other. I kind of feel like maybe that's another aspect of it. It's like Kyrie was like away doing Kyrie things, you know.
Not Kyrie things.
Not going to games.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to know who's really cheeks though? Ben
Steve
Simmons.
Nash.
Oh. What? Ben Simmons.
Steve Nash is the coach.
So he can't get out there and play for him. Them niggas gotta actually put forth effort.
I mean, yeah, didn't they say that they didn't need a coach?
That was Kyrie. He said he didn't need a coach.
I just want to say they was focusing so much on Kyrie fasting during Ramadan, and Jaylen Brown fasted too, and that nigga was a walking bucket. So I don't want to hear anything about any of that shit.
Different. Honestly, things probably would have been different for him if they weren't on the Nets. Maybe the Nets are destined to be trash. They're a cursed team.
New York teams in general, maybe, because the Knicks, I mean...
Yeah. It would have been better. They probably would have been better on the Knicks, though, than the Nets.
Maybe.
Is Ben Simmons any good?
No, he got exposed.
I don't know.
Like, why did they even put him on the...
He's a young Russell Westbrook.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He can't shoot.
Yeah.
So...
Only thing that nigga's good for is dunking, and he was scared to do that last year, so...
Maybe.
Oh, the other one on here was
What is Chris Paul's legacy? I put that on there before they got off the Pelicans. But I'm a Chris Paul fan. I just wanted to ask because Chris Paul, how old is Chris Paul? He's gotta be.
Honestly, Chris Paul as a point guard, his legacy is phenomenal. But
He's top 75. So
part of his legacy too, though.
excuse me. Bless you.
Thank you. Part of his legacy is getting injured in the playoffs. That's also a part of his legacy.
If Chris Paul never wins a ring, how are we looking at him?
Like another Allen Iverson.
Okay.
Like, always gonna have love for him, always gonna look at him as a good player. The only thing is he just won't have a ring.
Okay.
Plus, that nigga got State Farm, so.
He good. He good.
You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I'd rather have State Farm money than a championship.
Okay.
I'm just saying, you can't buy cars with a ring unless you sell your ring. So.
Okay.
Daboo-daboo-dee.
Anything else y'all fellas want to get into before we get out of here today?
Shit, it's Saturday. I'm trying to get into a lot of things.
I think, and I'm gonna say this on mic, that way y'all can hold me to it. I will be joining you guys tonight.
Hey,
I'm taking my talents to South Beach.
Oh, it's litty. It's litty.
But if it's whack, I will be leaving within the first 30 minutes.
Hey,
it's gonna be lit.
We only need 45.
Okay. All right. But what are we gonna call this one? Do we have any funny shit?
We should call it a fucking, what's that shit? Nasty Clout.
Nasty Clout.
Y'all want to call it Nasty Clout?
Nasty Clout, yeah.
All right, let me put that in the doc before I forget. All right, well, if that's all, it's been.
I'm Steven.
We ain't got to do that. But I mean.
Nasty.
Anyways.
This is Taylor, and I'm Shabazz.
Anyways, thank y'all for listening. Like and subscribe. Listen or don't.